Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, while browsing on FlightSim.to, I noticed this new Freeware scenery enhancement. It's a water mask for Rarotonga in the Cook Islands, and it covers like the coral reef around there. I did a recent video around Rarotonga, and it was pretty, really nice area. But this is supposed to enhance these coral reefs. So, we're going to take a look at that right now. And I expect this to be really pretty, really nice scenes. So I did download it, and let's go ahead and take a look at it now. I'll see you all at Rarotonga International. Okay, so here I am at the airport, and I got the Kitfox Speedster Series 7. Okay, and looks like nice weather out here, and I'm just going to do a flight around Rarotonga here and see how the coral reef looks. And in this, you can probably compare it to the other video I made recently, because I believe I flew around the entire island. Look at this windsock. We got a good bit of wind here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna want to take off out that way. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get the plane ready to go. Get it all started up. It should be fairly easy with this plane. It's not much to getting it started up and going. I wonder if there's an ATIS out here I can tune into. Well, not really. Probably nearby, but just to look at the windsock, I know there's some decent, strong winds, stronger winds than I normally see anyway. Fuel pumps, are they on or off? Okay. Yeah, notice the fuel pressure. Okay. Alright, so we want the start power here. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think I'm going to put any extra gauges on here. I think I will leave it as is. And you can do this too. GTN 750, but this is going to be a short visual flight, so it's not needed. Okay. Alright, so now let me go ahead and plane started. Clear prop. Crank it up. Alright. Get those parking brake off, and I will get on over to the runway.
Rarotonga ground, request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 08 via taxiway. Contact tower on 121.9er when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 08 using taxiway. Rarotonga tower at runway 08 ready for departure departing straight out.
Wind 076 at 14. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 08.
Cleared for takeoff runway 08.
Alright, we're ready to go. Oh, let me correct this here. You don't want to leave that on start power. And I got that switch on auto, so that's fine. I'm going to go just a little bit down here, but this is a stall plane, so I don't need a lot of room, but I'm going to do it just to make sure. Should be plenty enough room right there. So let's check out these coral reefs over here and see how it looks. I just remember this was a pretty island when I flew around it recently. So it's supposed to be the water mask. Okay, so let's fly around here. I'm gonna check that out. Let me turn over this way towards west. Alright, so right here I'm trying to figure out if any of this has changed. It looks like it might have changed some, because it looks like you can see under the water a little bit better. You notice how it is right here? I'm not positive, but it looks like it. Regardless, it looks good. Whether it's default or whether it's new. So keep climbing, getting some higher altitude here. I'm pretty sure this is enhanced. I don't think it was like that before. I don't think so. Because, yeah, they're supposed to be, you know, coral reefs around a lot of areas of this island.
Airspace frequency change approved.
And that is one of them.
Rarotonga Tower frequency change. Rarotonga approach is type 2 miles west of Rarotonga 2000.
And you can see right here too, I believe there's some around here too.
Transition Charlie airspace.
Rarotonga approach. Squawk 4045.
Squawk 4045.
Radar contact 2 miles
So
west of
yeah, I
Rarotonga,
do
2,700
believe
feet.
this is,
Cleared through the Charlie
you see
airspace.
like right here, like, let me get around here. Like you see these areas up
Charlie
here?
airspace.
I don't think it was like that before. But the best way to check it is to take a look at my last flight video, and you can compare the two videos, the footage there between that one and this one, which I might do myself, see exactly what's changed, but it does look better. There's no doubt about it. As the more I fly around it, I realize it now. It's a little enhancement, and hey, it's freeware, so you know, if you like to fly around these areas like I do, then you might want to go give it a quick download. It don't take long at all. It's not even, I think it took a minute to download it. It's a small file there. Notice it over here too. Yeah, the wind's blowing this plane a little bit. You can see that. So it looks like I'm going to be coming up to a lot more areas right up here, all from here. So that's going to be a pretty good sight. Okay, and even better from within the cockpit, as you can see more detail. Yeah, that definitely looks enhanced. Check that out. So yeah, you know, I like this. I like what I see right here. It definitely enhanced the shoreline of this island by enhancing the details of these coral reefs. Look at this. It would really be cool if they could use this same mask, which I'm sure they could, something similar, in locations out of the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is, I really like flying out there. And I do it a lot at night, because when I go live weather, live time, it's still daylight, you know, so this flight here, live weather, live time. Yeah, when you look down, like straight down, you can see like more detail. More like of a physical detail rather than like an image or just images, satellite images or whatever. But it probably is an image. I don't think. I mean, but I'll tell you, it looks pretty good right here, from here. But I don't think there's any elevation changes, but it could be. It doesn't take long at all to fly around Rarotonga. Let me show you. We took over here. We already almost about halfway around the island. So pretty quick flight. And I'm at about 2,300 feet right now. Man, this is a really pretty sight. Check that out. I might want to try to use that right down there. That's good. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so look at that. I think all of this has been enhanced. All of it. Just all of that. It's going to be really, really incredible to see how Flight Simulator 2024 is going to look in these areas. Well, I know one thing. I bet a lot of those blocky trees and things are going to be gone. You know, in some areas when you're at the airports, you'll see blocky trees. Like Key West is always one that was like that. I never did get a custom airport for Key West. I should, but I just never did. But some of the trees and that around that airport, you know, kind of like blocky or just kind of distorted or messed up, whatever. This is a really, really pretty location. And guess what? It's even prettier because I don't remember it looking like this. it still looked good, but it's just even better, you know. And all it was just all it is just a freeware add-on, a little simple add-on like that. It can make a difference in your flights. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come right back around, and so I think there's not a ton of reef around here, just if any, you know, most of it's around these areas here. So let me go ahead and call this tower here. Only one nearest airport. Hey, we almost in the middle of nowhere here.
Rarotonga Tower, 6 miles southeast, 3,000 feet to land.
Rarotonga Tower. Altimeter tree 0.09er, wind 076 at 16. Make left traffic runway 08.
Enter left downwind runway 08.
Okay, so make left traffic. I'm going to come in on runway 08, so come out this way, stay left of traffic, and just go ahead on info landing. So yeah, if you haven't taken a flight out here at Rarotonga, you might want to do so. Because as you can see, it's really pretty. Which I know I've said several times because it just is that pretty out here. Kind of like, you know, Flash Ride. Really, you don't want to be running that RPMs that high. This is why I kept the avionics at a minimum, because I mean, you just have a small island here, VFR conditions, great weather. I mean, if I got lost out here, you know, something's wrong. And the hill's here a little bit higher over this way. I don't even need this whole runway. I could just come right on in right there and land, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it all. It's always good to do so just in case.
Wind 076 at 16. Cleared to land runway 08.
Cleared to land runway 08.
Alright, I'm down to about 2,200 feet now, so I'm just going to increase the rate of my descent. This is one thing I like about these Kit Fox planes. You can just see right above. The glass is clear. You can just see when you're making a turn, and good visibility, that's for sure. I could land really about halfway down that runway. You know, I'm only gonna be going about 50 or 60 at most, probably. Once I land, probably less than that because I'm putting more flaps in right now. And it's a pretty approach, as you can see. Check this out. Pretty approach. But we're getting a little bit low on the speed, so let's keep an eye on that. I could have set it down just yet. I'm going to go a little further towards the area so I don't have less taxiing to do. I'm at full flaps. Alright, pretty good landing. The next taxiway is quite a ways, so I don't want to go too fast taxi because hey, this plane will take right back off. Doesn't take much, it'll float right back in the air. Well, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of time. To exit this runway. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this plane would float up at just about 40 or 50. Well, it's at 40 now, and it's not quite, but I got it. I'm going to be turning really, really soon. But as you notice, I didn't select the bush wheel version of the plane because this was going to be all runway takeoff and landing, so I didn't need it.
Runway when able.
Okay,
Contact
so
ground on 118.1.
we're now off the
Going
runway.
to 118.1. Rarotonga ground taxi to parking.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Alright, we're just going to go right on over here. Park the plane and shut it down. Right on inside this Cessna right here. I'm right there. Get all the switches off. Alright. open. I thought this one opened too, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Alright, so there we go. I hope you all enjoyed the flight. Please smash the like button. And you might want to consider subscribing. I would appreciate it because I'm going to be having a lot more flight sim content coming up. Especially when the big Flight Simulator 2024 is released. So thanks for watching. And oh, by the way, I will put the link to this freeware add-on if you want it in the description. You don't gotta hunt for it, but it's not hard to find. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.